guys, so today I am going to talk about more experiences. Sorry if you're new to my channel, my name is Kacie. I go to I'll be a junior this coming fall. So I wanted to do just a video for you guys. I already have a few up about my experiences at but people have been leaving me comments just asking me to just address more things. So I wanted to do that for you guys in case you all have more questions and pretty much just to give you like a 101 guide. That's what this will probably be called. 101 guide, just before you get there, because it's always helpful to know what you're getting into. So I'm just going to get started. I actually have a lot of it written on my phone because I wanted to just make sure I covered everything. So excuse me if I look down, that's why. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about at is time management. So basically, there's a lot to do in Miami, in case you couldn't already tell that on your own. There's a lot to do between school, extracurriculars, obviously partying, going out with your friends, just being in the city, maybe if you're going to get a job. There's so much, and I know that it takes a lot of time management. Unfortunately, I'm not the best with it, but you develop it over time. I'm not going to say that you're going to come in and automatically just get it. Maybe some people will, and kudos to all of you, but I'm not one of those people. At least for me, my experience with it is just that over time you figure out what you need to do. You figure out kind of in your head a list of priorities. Is school going to come first tonight, and then you'll do some stuff with your club you have to get done, and then you can go and have fun with your friends. Or, is school not so important tonight? So do you not have any homework to do for like a week? Cool, then, go to the gym, work out a little bit, go do other stuff for your curriculars, and go hang out with your friends. You have to prioritize, definitely, and just try and make time for everything. And that can sound kind of overwhelming, I know, but it isn't. I mean, you get the hang of it. I know, at least for me, I'm still working on it today, but I have a big semester coming up this fall, so I need to definitely make sure I prioritize my time accordingly. But yeah, I mean, honestly, all I can say about time management is just to keep calm, first of all. If it helps you to make a list of everything that you have to get done, and then order them in priorities, and then work accordingly. And once one thing is done, you just check it off and keep moving. That helps me a lot, at least when I'm trying to get a lot of homework done in one night, because I procrastinate really badly. So I just list everything in importance and in time that it'll take, and then I just go from there. Kind of just figure it out as time goes on. If you have more questions about it, definitely just message me and I'll try to give you some more tips. Or I can make that a separate video if you guys really want more in-depth tips on time management in college. Next thing I wanted to talk about with you guys is the party scene. I know a lot of people coming to either are super excited to see the party scene there because it's very different, or are kind of more hesitant because you're not, you didn't do a lot of partying in high school maybe, so this is all new to you. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, at I guess I will start with the Grove. There's a place called the Grove. It's called Coconut Grove, really. And it is about a 10 to 15 minute drive from the actual campus. And everyone, well, not everyone, but most people will go on Thursday nights. There's a shuttle from to the Grove and back again on Thursday nights. Or I think maybe it's all weekend. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But I know for sure it's Thursday nights. And that's when everyone really goes. And there's just a bunch of clubs, bars. If you're not 21, don't go to those. And things like that for you to do. So that's a really fun time. Definitely go to that at least once. I mean, just experience it. If you don't like it, I don't love it, so I don't go that much. But if you like it, awesome, and you can keep going. If you don't like it, don't go back. No big deal. As far as South Beach is a bit of a drive. It's kind of a task to get there, but I know some of the frats have buses that will go down there once a month or maybe a little bit more, depending on the time of year. We'll have buses that take you down to South Beach to a specific club, and everyone will go there and just have a good time. There's a bunch of clubs on South Beach, so if you're into the club scene, you'll love it there. It's kind of expensive. It can get really pricey to go to South Beach, especially if you're taking cabs, which a lot of people do. And then just covered again to the clubs if you're a guy is kind of expensive. Girls, one good thing about Miami partying is that almost everything for you will be free. Entrance to clubs, parties, all that stuff, almost always is free for girls, especially if you're cute. Sorry, this sounds so bad, I know, but it's true. So that's a plus for us, but sorry guys, you will have to pay. Sometimes the covers can be ridiculous, but I mean, it comes with the territory. I guess, you know, you just deal with it. I don't know. Also, there are a lot of frat parties. There's usually frat parties every single weekend if you're into that as well, which they're fun. And there's frat row is like right across from campus, so that's in walking distance. So a lot of freshmen really hang out at those parties mostly. Yeah, so you know, the party scene's definitely there. There's something to do every single weekend, but if you don't party, there's obviously a million other things to do because it's an amazing city, and you'll have amazing friends. So don't be stressed if you're scared to, you know, explore all of that. You don't have to. It's not at all like pressure or anything like that to do it. But if you are into that, then you have a million options. So that's that. Next, I want to talk about, I guess we'll go on to fashion on campus. Just quickly, the fashion on campus is kind of normal, I would say. Like, you know, it's pretty laid back. A lot of the guys will just have like flip-flops on, you know, shorts and tank tops like this. Girls, same thing, high-waist shorts, other shorts, t-shirts, tank tops. Honestly, you will see every form of dress walking to class. You'll see the girls who are kind of stuck up, kind of, you know, snotty because they're super rich, and they'll have on heels and, you know, their Louis Vuitton bags and whatever. And then you'll have the girls who on the track team wearing their track, you know, uniforms or shorts and gear, and they're going to class. And then you'll see just regular girls just in everyday outfits. Honestly, is not like a fashion show. It's not like one of those schools that's super preppy or like super structured with the fashion there. Everyone kind of wears whatever they want, and that's just it. I mean, you'll see when you get here. It really is a lot more chill than you would think. At least when I came here, I thought everyone was going to be a certain type of way, and I'd have to, you know, have all these fancy clothes and, like, you know, just dress up for class every day. And you don't have to. If that's what you're into, that's awesome. Go ahead. Some days, I mean, I feel like it, so I'll do it, but it's really not a necessity. I mean, to be perfectly honest, people don't really care that much what you wear. You just wear what you want, and yeah. One thing I will say, though, is to make sure you have an umbrella, and for girls, rain boots. Because when it rains, it pours. That's all I'm going to say. You'll see. Get stuck in one thunderstorm going to class, and you will thank me. You will thank me later. So the next thing I want to talk about with you guys is adjusting to life at UM and just living on your own in general. I know for a lot of people, majority of the people there that live on campus for the first time, it's their first time living on their own, away from parents, authority, well, I mean, police are still around, but I mean like parents, you know, guardians, uncles, aunts, all of that. Everything is just out the window, and it's just you on this free place, I don't even know, free plot of land, and it's just awesome. To be perfectly honest and blunt, it is awesome being on your own. I know it was kind of scary. For me, it was definitely like a little, you know, I was a little anxious about it, but you will love the freedom. You can come and go whenever you please. No one's going to stop you. You don't have to call, you know, be like, oh, I'm staying out a little later tonight. Like, it's alright. No, you just, ooh, Siri. You just do what you want when you want, and I personally love that. It might be a little bit weird at first not having like your mom cook for you or something, having homemade meals, but you get used to that. It honestly isn't that big of a deal. And honestly, you'll just love the freedom of living on your own. You really come and go as you please, like I said. You have the freedom to buy whatever you want, at least, I don't know, I think you do. Eat whatever you want, when you want, and it's just a lot nicer. I know sometimes coming home for me in the summertime, it's like kind of weird, like to be home back in my house and be like, oh mom, I'm gonna go to the mall today. Yeah, like I'm just used to just going at UM. So that's something that's definitely awesome, just about college in general, not even just UM. Sorry, I'm getting sick. That's something awesome about college in general, is just the freedom that you have, honestly and truthfully. So embrace it, you know, be excited, get really, really, really excited, because it changes your life. And I mean, honestly, it makes you a lot more independent. I'll say that. It makes you a lot more independent. It helps you learn about yourself. It helps you to grow and mature. And, you know, I mean, I think it's a really good experience, and I love it, so. Okay, so the final thing I want to talk to you guys about is the first day experience / moving in. I'm assuming most of you will be moving into the freshman dorms, which, you know, congratulations if you're in Hecht. Go Hecht. Stanford. You know, good for you too. But, anyway, so moving in actually is not as bad as you would think. I got to move in a little bit early because they have this, like, multicultural day of events prior to when everyone else arrives. So if you're going to that, it's called Harambe, I think. I lied. It's called Horizons. If you're going to Horizons, you get to check in, like, 2 days early or a day early. Or if you're a Hammond Scholar, you get to come in a few days earlier than that. So if you're lucky, you get to come in early. If you're not, sorry, it's still not that bad though, I promise. Basically moving in, you just go up to the dorms, you check in at a table or a front desk. They give you your room keys, they make you sign like a few documents, I think, just like saying you got all the information. They give you a packet full of like colorful papers, full of information, and you get your mailbox key, and they tell you what mailbox you are and all that stuff. So that's all really good. You get that, and then you can check out a large cart, this huge pushy cart thing to help you bring stuff in. There are 2 elevators per tower. Let me tell you, those elevators get so crowded so fast. Kind of can be a pain in the butt, but I mean, that's all you have really, because you can't take the carts on the steps. But if you can carry things, I suggest taking the stairs. Like if you have like a box or like a suitcase or something that isn't too heavy, take the stairs. But me, I lived on floor 12, so stairs weren't really an option. But if you live on if you live on a lower level and you have not super heavy things, take the stairs. Otherwise, just wait for the elevator. There's not much you can do about it. But yeah, moving in really isn't bad. You just get the cart, move everything you can, take the elevator up to your room, and you know, you just move in and decorate all you want. Oh, and you have like, I think it's like you have all day to move in. I would say get there as early as you possibly can. I think move-in starts, I'm gonna say 9. Don't quote me, please. I'm not positive, but I know it starts early in the morning-ish. At least it did when I came in. So get there as early as you possibly can, because the earlier you are, the earlier you'll be done, and the more you won't have to wait in the long lines for the elevator and just being all the chaos of moving. So get there as early as you can to check in, and you have all day to move, and you know, you can run down to Target and get more stuff if you need, like I needed to. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope this was helpful for you guys coming into UM next fall. Be excited. It's a really great school once again. I'll link all my other videos like this below. Basically, it's just another video like this one about the UM experience, my freshman dorm room tour if you want to see that, and then my college tips video. All those will be linked in the down bar below. Check those out if you haven't already seen them. They're pretty helpful, I think. I've heard. So enjoy those. Get hyped for school. And yeah, go Canes.